so courageous, like lions out of them cages. We so courageous, like King Kong in his rages. We so courageous, down for nothing. These cowards.
What's up? What's good? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show, man. You know, the truth speaker, the guy that pisses everybody off. Now, here in this case, man, as y'all know, I've been on this case since it first happened, before it even blew up. Now, you got a bunch of, like, thousands of new bandwagon Kenneka stories. Now, right here, I'm going to talk about this organ trafficking business and why they put Kenneka in the freezer. And Kenneka was in the freezer for an entire day. Yes, she was in the freezer for an entire day. Now, you put bodies in a freezer to preserve the organs. As we know, Rosemont having one of the biggest organ trafficking businesses in the United States, they had bodies in freezers inside of a warehouse. Okay, this is not rocket scientists why Kenneka was put in the freezer. It was a purpose to it. And this is the purpose, is for organ trafficking. All you got to do is put two and two together. Use your common sense, people. Like, come on. Come on, a city, a town full of organ trafficking where they put bodies in freezers. Why do you think they put Kenneka in the freezer? Okay? That's what you do when you running an organ trafficking business. All right? And even in a freezer, she had a block of ice in the freezer, okay, where she was at. A block of ice was in there, okay? Now, they claim, now the party started at 11:30, September the 8th, right? Okay? They caught her stumbling. They say she was stumbling around the hallways from 1 to 3 a.m., right? This is what they say, September the 9th, all right? They didn't find her body until Sunday. 12:38 a.m. So she was in there for an entire day. They knew she was in there. They were keeping her body in there for the organ traffickers, okay? This is how the organ trafficking business is run. You keep the bodies cool. You keep the bodies cold. So you can preserve any organs that the buyer wants to get. Okay? This is just how it is. This is how it is. But to those who have common sense and those who understand investigation and those who understand facts, evidence, and truth, y'all completely understand. You got a bunch of idiot YouTubers on the Kenneka story, and they give you fantasy. They give you stuff that doesn't make sense. They tell you it was 5 Kennekas there that night. A bunch of girls dressed up like Kenneka, looked just like her, and was just running the halls. Just stupid stuff. And they don't have nothing to back up what they're saying. Nothing to back it up at all. And people follow that garbage, okay? And this is for the new Kenneka bandwagoners crew. Now, before this video, at the end of this video, I'm going to play the disgusting organ trafficking business that Rosemont had, okay? Where they was transporting bodies from Detroit, Phoenix, Los Angeles, all over the world, okay? All right? And it's funny, with Kendrick Johnson's family, they checked to see if his organs were missing. Because Kendrick Johnson's family cared enough to say, hold on, something ain't right here. Your instincts will tell you something's not right. Ain't nobody have to tell them anything. Their instincts, their mother and fatherly instincts said, hold on. Let's see if our kids' organs, something is telling us that our kids' organs is not there. Nobody checked to see if Kenneka's organs were missing. And the sad part about it is, in a town full of organ trafficking, how do you not check to see if your daughter's organs are there? Come on, y'all. Nobody cared. If I found my daughter was put in a freezer, and I know that Rosemont, the city that I am in, or the city that my kid was in, when I know they run an organ trafficking business, and they put bodies in freezers, I'm like, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put two and two together. I'm like, hold on. They put bodies in freezers here. They have an organ trafficking business, and my kid was put in the freezer. Hold on. We're gonna see if my kid's organs were there. Hold on, but nobody did that. And I'm starting to, understand why a lot of people believe that her mother got paid off and she knows more than what she's saying. I kind of understand why people are saying that. All right. So if y'all need to go watch the movie Get Out, if y'all watched the movie Get Out, you didn't see how they was auctioning off organs in that movie and how Jordan Peele was trying to tell y'all how big organ trafficking is. Organ trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar business here in the United States and internationally. You go look up organ trafficking business, and you combine that with the human trafficking and the sex trafficking business. They're making billions among billions of dollars. They're not only are they getting your organs, they're selling them in sex trafficking. And once they sell them through sex trafficking, they'll sell their organs, and then they'll go get more and go get more, and you go get more. Why you think it's all these missing girls and missing women and missing men and women? Okay, straight body snatching. But that's a whole nother, I'm just tying this into so people can understand the organ trafficking business. I had no idea her case was going to blow up. Something told me, I was one of the first YouTubers that was investigating Rosemont. And I said, Rosemont is like super corrupt. I'm like, I didn't know that town was that corrupt. I'm like, you have a town full of organ trafficking. You have a town where cops work with criminals and they cover up crimes. I mean, you have the medical examiners who falsify autopsies. I mean, the list goes on and on. This goes on and on. I'm your boy Zillionaire. But God allowed her case to become international, to expose the organ trafficking business, to expose how dirty and wicked this world is, to expose dirty, corrupt friends that'll do you dirty in a heartbeat. Her case exposed a lot of things. All right, but y'all need to wake up to this organ trafficking business and stop sleeping. For real, man. The truth is right in front of your face, but only smart, wise people will accept the truth. Foolish people and stupid people, they rather chase fantasy. A lot of people on this case don't want the truth. They want the fantasy. Some people on this case don't want the truth. They're just addicted to the Kenneka story instead of understanding the truth in her story. You heard me? I'm out of here. Organ trafficking is real. You put bodies in a freezer to preserve the organs, and that was the purpose of why they put Kenneka in the freezer. I want y'all to listen to this news story. For those who are new to the organ trafficking business or new to this Kenneka case, I want you to listen to how disgusting the organ trafficking business is. I'm out of here.
Stockpiling hundreds of human body parts here, sir. That's Art Rathburn. And remember his business 13 months ago? For 2 days, federal investigators dressed in hazmat suits removed body parts of 1,000 different people. Arms, legs, heads cut up and kept on ice, not embalmed, so they would be fresh for the black market. Today, the rundown warehouse on Detroit's east side is shuttered and up for sale. Sources say Rathburn's seized records led them to the Chicago area today, a business called Biological Resource Center in Rosemont. It's difficult to see from the outside, but sources say the hazmat suits and raid are underway on the 6th floor of this office building. The same paper trail led investigators to Biological Resource Center in Phoenix last January, and another raid removing body parts and corpses. There are also ties to similar businesses in Las Vegas.
Get 'em. We so courageous, like lions out of them cages. We so courageous, like King Kong in his rages. We so courageous, like lions out of them cages.